the words of my mouth and the meditations of all our hearts be acceptable in your sight, O Lord, our strength and our Redeemer. Amen. This week's interfaith theme deals with how we describe God across our many religious traditions. And the theme explicitly names two of the most common words used for the divine: compassionate and merciful. And while it's true that not every story of God is like this, it's also true that every religion, every culture, in every time, has a story of a God that is like this. Nearly every chapter of the Quran begins with the invocation Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, in the name of God, the compassionate, the merciful. More than any other of the 99 names of God in Islam, these two, the compassionate, the merciful, appear again and again, reminding the audience each time of the central attributes of this one whom they seek. We hear it in the New Testament as the inspiration for Jesus' work and the core of his explanation of love. He feeds the multitudes and heals the sick out of compassion for their hunger and their hurt. He teaches that the neighbor is the one who shows mercy to the fallen man on the road. Active mercy. And today we heard it from the Hebrew Scriptures. From the home of exile, from a people who have been shaped by deep trauma that they believed God had caused, even still, from that place, there is a story of mercy. The prophet Isaiah arises to remind Israel of the promise of God, of this covenant which will not be forgotten. The word for covenant loyalty is love. To remind the people of the abundance that God seeks for all and of the assurance that anyone who turns to God at any time will find mercy and abundant pardon. Some scholars actually attribute this kind of mercy to maternal love, because the root of the word is the word for a womb. Rachamim is the word for compassion. Mothers at their best love unconditionally, without question, and hope for their children to thrive. Now, we're not perfect, and not every mother is quite like this, but how much more than us, even at our best, must God love? And so Isaiah says, "Come, eat and drink your fill, so that you need not be hungry. Come, listen to the promise of God again and again. Come and welcome the nations to worship alongside you. Come, seek the Lord wherever you can. Come, dance with the trees themselves in joy for the presence and the promise of God." Our minds are biased to remember the negative. It helps us stay safe from tigers chasing us. But it also means that all those times where we feel like God is distant, maybe even has it out for us, they stick easier. So we need these stories again and again and again at the beginning of every chapter, again and again at the beginning of every story in the gospel, again and again at every assurance of pardon and renewal in the Hebrew Scriptures. We need to remember this story, that God is, at the core, love, compassion and mercy, abundance and pardon. And for that, may we give thanks to God. Amen. As we turn now to our time of prayer, I want to invite you to share with us any joys or concerns or other requests that